Young people fear decline in a super-aged Korea. Welcome to a super-aged society. This may very well be the greeting of New Year's Day in 2025. Last year, Korea's population aged 65 and over surpassed 20%, marking the beginning of its era as a super-aged society. Standing atop a steep height and looking down often triggers a feeling of dizzying fear. Some experience this so acutely that they require therapy, a condition we might call downhill phobia. Entire societies or generations can experience this phenomenon, and the dual forces of rapid aging and deindustrialization are driving Korea into such a descent. The group most acutely affected by this downhill phobia is the younger generation, who will have to live most of their lives in this precarious reality. Discussion about Korea's so-called MG generation, millennials and Gen Z, have been ongoing for years now. While these observations are often cloaked in curiosity, they frequently carry negative undertones. Common perception of the MG generation include their individualism, willingness to spend on what they want, sensitivity to fairness, and openness to changing jobs. Replaced less charitably, this translates to accusation that they are selfish, financially reckless, nitpicky, and ungrateful to employers who invest in their development. But why are they so different from older generation? It's not as if the DNA of Koreans had suddenly mutated, nor can this simply be attributed to the distraction of modern technology. Young people in other countries exposed to similar technological environments exhibit markedly different behaviors. Through candid conversation with my students in the 20s, I discovered a shared underlying sentiment, fear. This word was surprising. How could the most advanced Korea in history evoke the fear? But understanding their perspective wasn't difficult. When I was born, Korea's GDP per capita was just over $100. By 2024, it is expected to surpass $40,000, overtaking Japan. My generation has lived through an astonishing 400-fold economic growth. In the 1970s, Korea's national goals included $10 billion in exports and $1,000 in per capita income. Today's older generation experienced life of $100, $1,000, $10,000, and now $40,000, climbing steadily upward for over 5 decades. By contrast, today's young people have never known a day without air conditioning and are now confronting projections of Korea's post-decline.